Today's video is brought to you by Squarespace. They're the one-stop shop to go online and build a terrific website, and from there you can run your own business. This is the Marinsult. It's a Marin that's an insult. I bought this a good few months ago and it's been completely out of the game because it doesn't really work. But today, we're gonna bring it back into the game. It was absolutely modelled on a farm gate and someone has kindly bolted on all of this equipment so that it does this. It's my fastest climbing bike of all of my bikes and my only Marinsult. It is the only Marinsult. The problem with it is the tyre hits the battery. For some reason the battery was underside mounted and only a tiny bit of braking or compression means that that's hit like that. To stop that happening, we need bigger, better forks. The best forks. Hold that please, Ben. So I've got brand new...
So sorry, mate.
This is what happens with this live wire. I've got Öhlins forks, brand new, triple clamp downhill forks, which are worth more than this whole beast of a bike. How good are they? Wow. It's almost a shame that this is their application, but it's also exciting because it's going to make this perform the best it could ever perform. These are race forks, right? That's installed the wrong way. But because the steer is so long, I can keep using this massive piece of ironmongery there, and the spacers, and the original stem, even though a downhill bike's supposed to have a direct mount stem. I'm gonna keep using that one because it's just so grotesque to look at and suits the bike. But these, I measured the axle to crown length, which would be about there, and it's 8 centimeters longer than that one. So we're gonna have 8 centimeters more clearance and way more damping, way more adjustability. Just listen to these forks. They actually don't sound that bad now. Sat here for 3 months, the free store's done them some favors. So I'm gonna do a serious project here and fit what anyone would say is actually the dream pair of downhill forks to a bike which I can then take riding and see what it's truly capable of. So, there it goes. It's a lot of wiring and cabling. Why am I actually doing this? Why is that one broken? It's a bit of random double-ended wire. Why am I doing this? I asked myself the same thing, and I'm sure if the guy who built this bike originally knew I was putting a, like, what are they, a £1,500 fork on this, he'd be confused. But this bike is actually hilariously good. It can go more than 50 kilometers an hour. It can just throttle uphill without pedaling, but it was rubbish at going down again. So I feel like giving it the chance to be able to hit jumps off the back of throttling up a hill would be the reason I actually bought it. Because when I bought it, I didn't realise the tyre hits the battery, and even when you touch the front brake, you go over the bars. So I've never actually used it. And being an Öhlins athlete, I don't think they ever imagined that their race-tuned forks would end up on a bike like this, but they should be stoked because I'm about to transform it. I'm upcycling. I imagine if I ever give this bike away on the channel, this will be the reason people want to win. Not so much that, but I won't be able to run full travel. There has to be enough steerer for that ridiculously long head tube, which is probably more than that, even more. We're going to be running really reduced travel, which means I'll have less clearance than I thought. I have to try. Let me do it now. It's about making sure that the stanchion sits high enough to get this crown on. No, that was the old one. That crown. Just seeing Öhlins on this bike is pretty nuts, isn't it? Oh, I had spacers before. Quite an assortment of spacers the guy had collected over his e-bike conversion career. Yeah, boy. Move that laptop out of the way. Oh, don't have a star nut. Bear with me. Well, it's not good. My calculations are a little bit off. Because the head tube's so biblically big, that gets rid of all your axle to crown length. Like the working stanchions I had to play with are all up here and not down there. So at full extension, I let the air out the fork so I could see. I've got some travel, got a fair bit of travel. I put that band down, but the tyre hits the battery just before the forks bottom out. So we're still in trouble. But I'm going to put loads of air in them, like loads. Oh, I want it to work. It looks brilliant.
That front end looks so good.
What, with the new, oh, yeah. I had to get a 20mm front hub. And these are my Darkfest wheels. Alternating black silver spokes on the Halo silver rims. So the first ever usage of that is on the Marinsult, which, sorry Halo, don't feel Marinsulted, but. Let's see, there's that bonus room. Every time. Back brakes stopped working because they're upside down.
That's good. That's great, mate, for going downhill. Oh, you so bottom out on the jump.
Do you think so? I think I should ride it. Do you remember last time when I used to ride into walls? Last time I rode into a wall on this, it made a massive bang, didn't it?
Yeah.
Listen now, what a nice noise it makes. Oh, sorry, Jamie. Hit Jamie's helmet.
Oh my god.
It says welcome. Yeah, we're away. The front end does look amazing. Whether or not this works, whether or not this whole project and operation is a success or a failure, I'm really chuffed with the upgrade. It's huge. I think a pump track is the perfect application, don't you think?
Yeah.
The whole point of a pump track is you don't have to pedal. I don't even have to pump. And if you're pumped to build your own website, Squarespace is absolutely the platform to do so because they do all the hard work. There's an amazing host of templates and features and calendars for booking appointments. There's e-commerce built in there. You can put email campaigns out there to the world to grow your business. And if you want to do so, you've got 14 days to do it for free with my free trial using the link in the description below. And when you're ready to launch, save 10% with the code Matt Jones. Why wouldn't you build that website? Full power! Oh my god, it's fast! It's the fastest pump track bike ever!
It's still... It's still so loud.
It's so ridiculously motorised! How good is that?
Wow.
Mate, legit, I have an engine light on.
Where?
That little red one. That's the same as a car.
Oh my god.
That's an engine light.
Engine management light.
Error 21H controller report.
Should we Google it?
I don't want to know because I've still got so much thrust. This is how you uplift, right?
Also, what is that? Is it a turtle wearing a full face helmet?
So fast, downhill, Ben! Have you noticed how much better I am on it now with the new forks?
Yeah, you can...
I reckon they're probably missing the battery by 2 mil.
It is really noticeable. You look so much more stylish.
Confidence gone through the roof. I didn't want to say that at the start, but I feel like I'm like flowing and oozing steez.
You are. You really are, mate, yeah.
What should I hit?
What can you hit?
Honestly, anything. That big one on the right at the end.
Yeah, go on.
Full power! Mate, the new forks are amazing! I'm doing it again!
What is this thing?
It's a perfect fork for the bike. Front wheel looks amazing. The light,
so
I can't believe my headlight's still got juice. I might try and jump some jumps backwards.
Is the engine management light still on? You've cleared the fault by itself?
Yeah, I plugged it into the thing up there.
Did you?
Yeah,
You definitely will not have enough speed for this, mate. You're not going to get close to it. Whoa. There we go, this is bugging.
So much rub now that wasn't there. It's that bar down. This bike was never designed for a 27.5 wheel. So the wheel actually rubs on something that, when this frame was made, they probably thought 26 was the biggest it would ever be.
Oh, maybe. Ooh. It's kind
What do you reckon, baby?
Kind of smooth, mate.
And now back.
Oh my god. What What just happened?
My back brake pulled straight to the bar. It was all front brake. I'm going to go back round the other way now, same line.
Whoa! Yes! The revving in the air is so good. Yes! Whip that again, please. It's so rubbish, but in the best way possible.
The revs just bring that back, and I know I was really whipped out, like 90, but the revs just bring it back. I feel like Ricky Carmichael.
Yeah, that's the one, mate.
Exactly. Hanging off the back of my engine bike.
What's next?
Shock. That'll be difficult, but we could do some lathing and some engineering to get a really nice Olin shock on there.
Back wheel sizes, everything staying the same. Saddle.
See that like dirt smudge there?
Yeah.
I'd say that looks kind of a lot like some battery contact to me.
Yeah.
Suspiciously.
Yeah. It does.
I quite like the throttle. I think I'll always keep this throttle. It's got a bit of play in it, but
it looks good.
I like the throttle.
I mean, the silver matches the rims now as well.
True. I need to just swap the brakes back to what they should be so it doesn't pull to the bar. Chop out that bit of metal it rubs on.
Yeah.
I'm sure it doesn't need it. I'm quite gentle on the whole bike. And then maybe fit a bottle cage.
Yeah.
Top mounted one.
Do a really long
Like
e-bike
there.
rides.
Then it'll have like low ballast, high ballast. So if you do barrel rolls, it'll all average out. Nice one. Thanks for the support on the Marinsult. This has been its best session yet. Cheers to Olin for building a fork which was absolutely perfect for this very build. Let us know where to take it next, legends.